All right, my name is Angela Roberts, and I've suffered from addiction and homelessness for almost the past 7 years of my life. I was never given the tools, the proper tools to have a normal life. Like, no one took me to go get a driver's license when I was growing up, or told me, hey, don't do this or don't do that because there's consequences. And so my whole life I just kind of did things my way, and my way got me into a lot of situations. I've never really was given the proper upbringing. Although I was given a lot of love when I grew up and I knew about Jesus and stuff, I just didn't really know like the whole concept of what it meant to be a Christian or lead a Christian life. I was homeless here on the streets in Arizona and in Tempe, just wandering this same like couple-mile radius over and over again, day after day. About 2.5 years passed and I was arrested. And when I was in jail, I started my head was the clearest it had ever been for years, like 6.5 years. And I was like, what am I doing? I like looked in the little mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even recognize myself anymore. I don't have my family around me. I became like basically like a wanderer. And so I was facing time in prison and for a drug charge. And I took a class and it was called Choose to Change. And when I was in that class, there was a transitions class and they were telling me like what I could do when I got out of jail. Like, hey, you know, there's places for you to go. There's things for you to do. There's people that want to help you. So I started going to the Bridge program, which was offered by the Phoenix Rescue Mission. And two ladies came in, Anna Sosa and Mary, and they came in and I took the class and they were like, look, we love you, we want to help you. And I graduated from the class and I called up, I set up an interview and I came here. And if it wasn't for them, I would have never known about this place. And it's just really changed my life. I gave my life to Jesus when I was in jail, and he's restored so many things. And I stand on so many of his promises because I always remember that what he says is the truth about me. I don't have to listen to the lies anymore. I'm able to look back on my past and realize that it's part of my story, but it's not the end of my story. And I always think about this verse right here, and I shared it with them. It's 2 Corinthians 12:9-10. I am glad to boast about my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ can work through me. That's why I take pleasure in my weaknesses and in the insults, hardships, persecutions, and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, then I am strong. So I just, I'm so grateful to the Changing Lives Center. I'm so grateful to everybody who is a part of this program and everybody who gives to this program. You guys are really changing lives and I really appreciate you and I love you.